Destroying 5 Nights at Freddy's with science. What if I told you that almost everything you know about the tech in 5 Nights at Freddy's is a lie? The killer animatronics, the haunted suits, the very mechanics that make the game so terrifying, from a scientific standpoint, most of it is pure fiction. For years, we've been spooked by these stalking robots. But could they actually exist? Could a real animatronic hunt you? And could someone really build a spring-lock suit? Today, we're using real-world physics and engineering to break down the biggest scientific myths in the FNAF universe, separating what's plausible from what's just a really good ghost story. Let's start with the iconic spring-lock suit. The idea is brilliant, a single suit that's both a walking animatronic and a costume. The animatronic parts are held back by spring-loaded locks, and if they fail, you know the gruesome results. Could you actually build one? From an engineering perspective, it's a hard no. The FNAF spring lock suit suggests a few hand-cranked springs could hold back the immense pressure of a full metallic endoskeleton. Trying to compress a robot skeleton into the lining of a suit with just a few springs is like trying to fold a metal deck chair into your back pocket. The forces are too massive, and the mechanism is too delicate. It's a fantastic piece of horror, but an impossible engineering nightmare. Next, the infamous bite of 83, where Fredbear crushes a child's skull. This moment is central to the FNAF storyline, but is it physically possible? A human skull is incredibly tough, requiring between 500 and 1,100 pounds of force to fracture. Could an animatronic from the 1980s generate that kind of power in its jaw? It's highly unlikely. The servo motors from that era needed for that much force would be huge, loud, and obvious, more like a small engine than a toy. A real animatronic's jaw is built for expression, not destruction. The bite of 83 makes for a shocking story, but it clashes with the realities of both engineering and biology. A key part of FNAF's horror is the feeling that the animatronics are hunting you. They seem to think, strategize, and learn. They feel sentient. But are they? As of today, the answer is a clear no. True artificial intelligence, a machine that is self-aware like a human, does not exist. Even the most advanced AI is a highly sophisticated pattern-matching machine. It can repeat phrases that sound intelligent, but it doesn't understand the meaning behind them. The AI in FNAF is a brilliant illusion. The animatronic's behavior is governed by random number generators and probability, which tricks our brains into seeing intention where there is none. It's clever game design, not a conscious machine deciding to hunt you. This brings us to the final, fundamental lie of the FNAF universe, the haunted animatronics. The entire story is built on the idea that the souls of murdered children possess the robots. This is where we leave science behind completely. There is zero scientific evidence for ghosts or for a human consciousness being transferred into an inanimate object. Mind uploading is pure science fiction. Consciousness is a dynamic process, not a data file to be copied and pasted. The haunting is the narrative glue that holds the FNAF world together. It explains everything that science can't, why the animatronics move, why they're aggressive, and why they seem to have supernatural powers. It's a masterful storytelling tool, but it is just that, a story. So, while the spring-lock suits are an engineering fantasy and a skull-crushing bite is physically improbable, the true terror of 5 Nights at Freddy's comes from the one area science can't disprove, the supernatural. The game masterfully blends plausible-sounding tech with paranormal horror to create something unique. We might have picked apart the science, but that doesn't make the fear any less real. If you had fun breaking down the science with us, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Let me know in the comments, what other FNAF myth should we tackle with science next? Thanks for watching.